floor got this.
This is a little bit of evidence, the things that he sent. I don't know how to save them the way they are, so I'm just doing here screen recording. Just imagine, take a look how he called this recording.
So, you should hear me by now. I'm almost sure. I'm gonna be sure the microphone is annoying this. From the new money that is going to come in, I'm gonna buy a new phone. I owe myself that. I owe my career that. I owe my pathway that. Because the way I have to record things now and the way I have to, let people hear things in this time and this day and age is it's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. This tablet has multiple microphones, but the one I need doesn't work. The one I need for WhatsApp, it doesn't work. Well, WhatsApp can take a different mic. It takes this mic, the one I need. So I need to go to a different app. So the different app takes the different mic for me to use.
He
Well,
broke all his
even with my
devices
headphones on, it will take not the
in his
mic I
rage
need. It will take the
stages.
mic
I
from
don't
my
know.
phone, not from my headphones.
And only
So,
thing he want
it's a
now
hassle.
money.
It's a hassle. But we found a way. Anyway, so as you can hear, I am annoyed. I'm annoyed by the cat because you are the cat lady. You are his mother. I have tried to play like I am his father and his mother. I call myself Pop Mama, you know. But no, to be honest, I'm not related to him. I'm not his family. I'm not, I'm nothing to him. He is something to me, but I'm nothing to him. I'm only his a piece of whatever he thinks I am for him, because I see it in his eyes. Uh, I look in his eyes, I see only blackness. Last night I see only blackness. Nothing there. Only, nothing
Projection.
for him to get what he wants. Anyways, so as I am trying to step away from him, I found some new way and some new way for me to have some peace. To let him, there into the hallway, because we live here like in, how do you say it? Blocks. I have a bigger apartment. I have like 4 people next to me who have a smaller apartment, and we have so a whole street, and we are secluded behind the door, and then um, at the overway, we have another of those people who live the same way. They are also secluded behind the door. We cannot get in there. They cannot get in our street, you know. And then in the middle, we have like an area we both can use to wash our clothes. It's also secluded. We can only get in with the same key, but that's the only way where we can get from the 2 streetways. And then we both have our doors who are locked. And then every floor got the same. We can get to their floor. They can get to they can get to our floor, but not behind our doors. And it's go up, 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 up. Same how do you say it? You will see when you come here. Same elevator, and then in downstairs we have an area we can come together where people put books for each other to loan and to get things free, whatever. Whenever I wanted to put something there, I put something there, like the hamster food. I wanted to put there for somebody who has a hamster. I don't know anybody who has it, but maybe somebody who has. I came to it. Somebody gave to me. And I said, okay, I kept it maybe for the birds. Sometimes I have those things for the birds. I love to give people the birds some food. Love to throw some, give them some. Not anymore with him. Open the window. Mr. is head first in. Few times going out already. Have to get him in. I tell them, don't go. I know he knows what I'm saying, but he goes. And then he goes outside. He's looking around, all scared, looking around. Like the fifth, sixth, seventh time, I'm like, I have told you not to go. If you want to go, 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 go. Told him, and go now, go, go. So tired of it. 1,000 euros down the drain, 1,000 euros gone. I have been at certain points like I don't give a fuck about the 1,000 euros. For real. I have opened the door. Go into the wild world. Go see how mean it is and how cold it is. Go, you know. And then he goes for a little, he comes back, you know. For the last time, I put him outside, as cold as it was. Because this man loves to come inside my room. He comes inside, not for me, for my heater. Goes there, makes love to the heater. Like, it hurts a few times. I'm like, oh, so cute, so cute. Is it for me? Is it for the heater? Comes inside for the heater. I'm not delusional. I'm not crazy. If I was one of those people who just found and put my love inside of that cat, and I have not had love for myself, for my surrounding, for anything I would do, for anything in my life, I would have done that, and I would, chosen him to love the heater, the love for me. But I ain't crazy. I am crazy, but I ain't insane. I'm not delusional. So for me to just see that for what it is, I saw it for what it is. I love heat. I love warmth. So that's okay. you know. But the last days, he been going around here being a menace, eating from my plate, and then he eats from my plate. I cannot be angry because I cannot tell him to not eat from my plate because minutes later, he's going around in my house on my counter again and looking for more of that food that he ate from my plate because when he smells it and knows there is something so good that he cannot get, he goes around and 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 around. I know it.
It's breaking
I
my
know it.
heart. Hurt to
This is
listen.
his craziness. I put my things away then. Let him go around, let him go around, let him go around. But this time I said, no more food for you, mister. Eating around here 4 or 5 times a day, placating me around like I am your slave, like I am working for you. Every time I put food for him, I say, tell him I'm not working for you. I do this for me. I'm not working for you. People around will say, oh, you have a cat. Oh, then you're a slave. Oh, they think you're working for him. I say, I ain't working for him. I got my proud. I have my pride. I ain't working for him. People saying around. But it feels like work. Feels like work, And then it goes around. And then when I put his food down, he's like, hey, now. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Now, now. I say, sit down, mister. Sit down. Are you going to wait until I'm done here? Until I put the bowl down? Until I put the food in there? The last of your pills is in. Mister's running there, you know, uh, uh, running already. Put the bowl down. Runner! I know it is in his mind. He is trained to hear the sounds and he goes in crazy, you know? But as he goes in crazy, we are here around how many days? How many years? He should be able to shut that the fuck down. And he can, but he won't, and he will not. That's the thing. His choices are his choices, and he chooses to be like this. So, running. It's a you have to be hard there. No, put your foot down. No, in front of the bowl. No, and then sometimes, there were times that he still wanted to fight. He still, but you have to put your foot. You need to know you're serious. Then goes no, a little bit back, goes making love to the door, to the wall. Yeah, yeah, like he is, trying to be nice. He ain't nice. He ain't cute. His cuteness is way over. It's way back past the first week already he was here. He was a little cute, but the cuteness is way back. It was way gone. Never been cute anymore. So, this is going to be a long message because this is like therapy for me also. I've been, you know, talking around in hours in my room to him, but never to you, and never to people who will find this funny or who will understand it. So this will be a long message. I hope it will take. I hope I got enough room. It says like, or it told me like I had many hours left, but I don't know where it's going. I know where it's going, but I don't know how it goes. That's the thing. So as I love him, I love him as a human, as a being that I am and that I could. But I will not let him destroy me, and he will destroy me if I let it. I see it because he will take and he will take and he will. I have seen it. He will not. He will give a little, but it's for him. It's not for me. If I'm laying around here, how to say, suffocating or tripping or whatever, I have trips. I have fun. He stays where he is. He's like, look what you do to yourself. Look what you do. I'm going. I keep sleeping. I keep sleeping. I keep acting like I'm sleeping. Those were the times that I really saw who he was. Those were the times that broke the spell, you know? And not immediately because I'm drinking too much, you know? He, he somewhere he knows, because cats can be spiritual, eh? So I ain't that stupid. He like, you know, it's like, you done it to yourself. But as you can think that, because I have thought that a lot of times also for of him. Oh, it's your cat behavior. Oh, you are fighting against your own cat nature. Because I see the fight in him. I see the fight of his race. I see the fight of his catness. And I see the fight. Did I say two? I said three. Or maybe four. And I see the fight of him himself. And I see the fight of him who does love me in a way. You know? So I see the fight in him, but he should fight harder, And but his selfishness, it is so a disgusting thing to see. It's disgusting to see in human, but it is more disgusting to see in animals. In the animals who I came to love, who I came to trust more than people, and who I love to support more than people, because a friend. A best friend back then was still my best friend, Not that we are still best friends now, but in the past, in those days when I look back, in those days where I go back in, we are still best friends because those days still exist inside me, inside my heart, inside my adventures, inside of where I came from, inside of who I am, and inside who I am now. The mother, she said, when I came to know people, When I came to know people, I came to love animals. And I say it in English, but it is more beautiful in Dutch. And those are those times that I do see that Dutch is beautiful in a way, in song sometimes, and in saying, because it's an ugly language. It's a really ugly language. I really needed to come to love the language, because it's so harsh. It came almost from German. Say it's German. They say it's not German. I have to look it up. But I came to love the language, and I came to love it more now, you know, because in Dutch, it is saying, because I do not love to call people, I do not come to love, call people. You, somebody to tell me, people, people. I do not love people. I don't know what that was. Okay, I needed to understand that word. Also, people. No, people I don't love. I don't like people. Don't call me people. Because human is the thing we're looking for. Human is the thing we love. Human is the thing we love in others. People are just a hurt. People are just, acting like the same people, acting like the people before them, acting like the people who went and go after them.
All
They are
nonsense.
just hurt, not herd of herd, but a herd of, sheeps. So, yeah, people, I don't like them all. I don't like them either. I don't hate them. I don't like them. I don't have to like them. But I loved our humanity. I love humans. I love them. I love them. You know, naturally, I love them because they are lovable. They are to love as we go together to the same thing. To the same thing we go, you know, differently, same, you know. And I came, my neighbor, I came to really know her the last few days. We lived here 5 years long together. She came to me. I told her the story of this, told her the story of my dog. And I said, "Oh, sometimes I have the feeling that you have to listen to me. I keep ranting. I'm so sorry for it, but then I need to really share it with you. And then she said, yeah, I do have the feeling that you need to share that. I do need the feeling. And then I just, let you share it. But then after a while, I'm like, it takes a while. It takes, and I need to go. I need to go to, So then, yeah, I do know that if I came to see, it can take a lot of time. I say, oh, yeah, it can, but yeah, it does. How to say it? Not every time, because I do have this, build up of when I haven't talked to people for a long, long time. Just suddenly, when I talk to someone who does give me an ear, it goes out, it goes out. But not every time we talk, it is like this, because I have also had a few times and run in with you. You come already before. I don't have the time. I need to go. I don't. And I'm like,
It's okay, mom. It's
oh,
okay. It's
did I come running to you and say that I needed to talk to you right now? No. And then she is like, and then I'm like, okay, I don't need to talk to
He's
this
not
woman
putting
anymore.
his heart on
It's
the
over.
tape. It's
And
marked
and
up
I
here.
act a
It's not
certain way towards her, and then she
his.
comes to me. Did I do something? I say, you do something? I say, can't you remember the last time that I saw you and that you came rushing down the door and that you had to go somewhere and you said to me, I don't have the time. I need to go. She said, "Oh, yeah, it's true. It's really true. No, you shouldn't look to that. No, you should. I sometimes I'm like that, but I don't mean a thing by that." She said to me, "No, that is not me.
You be
That is
careful,
not
mommy.
me. Oh no." I said, "Oh, okay. It's just you sometimes. I get it. I get it.
Não me
Now
estou
we're
chamando.
okay
Não me estou
again."
chamando.
Then I'm washing the clothes, because the place where you need to wash the clothes, I will show you. I have cleaned it all the way up, you know. And as I cleaned it, everybody comes clean their clothes. Everybody, I don't even have time for me to wash my clothes. When I have done it, I need to wash the wash machine like a few hours before I get in my clothes because I have like bacteria thing for and find people's hairs and people's things in there, their underwear and the thing, and I can't do it. Well, and as I do it, and in the times I forget, sometimes I need to put an wecker, fighting against my Dutch and my English. I hope that in the years you are here, you have found some Dutch because some people live here like 15 years, like the Moroccan or the Turkish people, 15, 20 years, they still cannot utter a word, you know. But sometimes they're acting, eh? They're acting like they can't hear it, but they can hear. But they act like they can't hear, so they can spy. But I have a friend. I don't call her a friend anymore because she has shown her colors. I have a friend here. She has helped me with cats, and she is like a cat lady. She gave her away her life to cats, and she wanted to have children. She was a Muslima. She's been actor. She's on one who went before me, who showed me the ropes to become an actor at a later time in life. She came to act in movies. I came to support her and always told her to go on. Even her husband told her, "No, you're too old, you're too ugly, or do this and do that." But she forgets about those times that I was there for her. To say, "You go, girl. You go do it." I was in there in the first line telling her to go and do it. As those moments, I had not even had it for myself. Who was doing it for me? I'm doing it for my friends. I'm doing it for them. I'm doing it for them. As, you know, I really, really, really need her. She shows me she's not there for those times I really, really need her. But that's okay because I have needed her in times I did not really need her. She was there. And those it's okay. I need to be here. I need to be here in those times I need me. That's why he needs to go. That's why he needs to go. Because I would keep him, but no, not to the, no, not ever. This little rat, he's not going. And he will not care in the world because people will come and get him, eventually. And I will not have it. You know, uh, he will go first. So, anyways, where was I? I think I need to pause this. Oh no, yeah, she came to became an actor in life, and then later on she wanted to use my story for her story to how to say it for a book. Told her always to write a book. She would come and how to say it interview me with a guy she met, and then I needed to tell a certain story, and even if I had the story right, they could use me as an actor for it. Like, okay, fun. Like, also, oh, always was something up. I was told too much, told too less. So always was always there was always something with her. And then I was invited with her husband or ex-husband because she gave so much to the cats and so much to her faith that she stayed a virgin until 35 or more. And then when it was time for her, she no, I'm telling the story a little bit wrong. She was actually um, uitgehuwelijk. They decide for you to go marry at a younger age, but it didn't go well. It was one guy who was, I think, in love with her sister, or secretly when she was younger, and she was not the brightest, or how to say, yeah, she was not the brightest at the younger age. She came to become much brighter later on and much bolder later on. She was a late bloomer. She was shy, and she probably was also, run by her mother, who told her to do things, how to do things. So people, guys, these are just like, yeah, how do you say it? Not very interesting, I think. Not a lot of color, not a lot of, yeah, I don't know exactly, but that's what how I see and how I feel. So when she was, came to marry I think a rich doctor, she has so much in her life, and what has she actually remembered about mine? So if I have things wrong, I could have it wrong. Anyways, she was going to marry, but the guy did not like her. He liked the sister or something. Something went up, so it didn't. And then family fights, whatever. Okay, then go to. I think she was about to go marry another, or it was this one, and it didn't go. So then she decided to go study here to get away from her family. She came to study here as a teacher. They told her also not to do it because actually she wanted to be an actress from, that is it. She wanted to be an actress from a young age. But her mother said, no, you can't do that. That's not for you. That's not in your cards. Actually, it was because she's a great actress. She is great, and she could have been greater if she would have honed it from her younger age, as would I. But greatness is where greatness is. So she's great. She only has to believe in herself. She's her own enemy. She as she has where she is, she's still doubting. She still let people decide her demeanor and her way in her believeness in herself. She comes on a set. She hears people talking. It's not even about them, about her, but maybe she in her head she's so talking about her. So then, when she needs to go into the scene, she's not really there. She's with her, with that people who were talking, or she's with her husband who she had a fight with, or she's with her little. She came to. Yeah, this is also a lesson. Later in life, she came to adopt a girl who she did not should not have adopted. Same with this guy who I adopted because I adopted him, and that girl is a menace. The girl's a menace. She has been abused by her real mother, cigarettes burned on her face, and she uses this woman, the friend of mine, as he uses me, tries to use me. He tries because I won't let it. Just as a way off, just as in between to wherever he or she will get. And then in a way that you would not treat people, yeah, any being. You would not treat any being like that. As I would not treat him like that because he's not a human. I know that. So I will not, you know, no, but I will try equally in feeling, you know. But I don't see that he has that for me. So it stops. At a certain, it stops and it stops. That's why he needs to go, and I'm glad you take him to wherever he needs to go. There's another one. I will ask you actually not to tell her everything about this because we need to bring it also a little bit more beautiful than it is. Because maybe then she will even be afraid to take him, and he needs to go. Because I was already bring him maybe to the shelter. I was already there. And I did not even want to pay for him too much because you need to go and pay for him for the shelter. I find it, no. I paid enough for him. Enough. You know? As I tried to let him go outside to the world, because I tried, but not really tried, but more like, if you need to go, this you got 5 minutes to go. You know, I'm done. It is up until here. I'm done. If this is, also sometimes when I don't want him to go, and I'm just cleaning and trusting him because I can trust him. Eh? The time I don't trust him, he's trustable. I let my door open because I have my room. He has the hallway for himself, my hallway, and then there's another hallway where he is now, but that's also closed. But there, my neighbors walk around and they have like a kitchen together. I have my own kitchen, but he has the hallway, my hallway with my kitchen is his. I have another room that's for my plants and where I have my art. There you can sometimes go, but with supervise. So I'm going to pause this because I need my moment. I need it.